views and opinions expressed on all radio shows broadcast on KYOK are entirely those of the host, guests, and callers who are entirely responsible for all show content and do not in any way reflect the opinions of KYOK Radio, its sponsors, staff, or management.
When you walk out on that field today, ask yourself this question. What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We made it! We made it! We made it! We made it! I'm going to the house! I'm going to the house! When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Football is getting hit. That's it. It's gonna be football now. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's hunt now. Let's hunt now. Let's go. Let's hunt. We made it. I'm going to the house. I'm going to the house. We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this trying to read the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up your chin straps. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from that. He's a man. They can be a kid just like us. He's a man. You ought to make the big money. He's a man. I'm proud when you step on the field, man. Got some more ideas. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. Oh, my bad. You had no work in my world. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We made it. I'm going to the house. I'm going to the house. It's a wrap. Game over.
All right, y'all. This game is not over. It's just getting started right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. It's Winning Wednesday. Somebody's going to win a free gift certificate for a Butterball Turkey, courtesy of Butterball. We'll talk to our special sponsor in just a little bit, about 20 minutes from now. And got to send that $50 over to Big Mike. He was the winner in the weekly lunch break, keeping up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. He had 11 wins and beat out a whole host of 10-win contestants, and Big Mike won the $50. If you want to find out how you can win, all you got to do is keep it locked in right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. I'm rocking TSU today because they had the big win over number 20 Florida. TSU was winless, and they say it doesn't matter if we're winless. All they did was take down Florida 69-54 to become the first winless SWAC team to beat a ranked SEC team since 1936. You better get it. But, those that follow HBCU basketball, they know that that's what TSU does. So I'm giving them some love. Coach Johnny Jones and all the good young people over there at TSU rocking with you. All right, let me take a break. We'll be right back with more. It's Winning Wednesday. Keep it locked right here on the lunch break.
If you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt, then listen up. We can reduce or eliminate your interest rates. Cut your monthly payment up to 50% and stop all late fees. Our company has been helping good people just like you get out of debt for over 30 years. Don't get stressed out. If you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt and medical bills, we can show you a way to reduce all of your bills to one lower monthly payment that you can afford. So again, if you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt and medical bills you can't afford, make this free call today and learn how you can finally get out of debt. Call now for your free consultation. 800-638-7112. 800-638-7112. 800-638-7112. That's 800-638-7112. Sponsored by Credit Card.
The legendary KYOK 1140 AM and 92.3 FM. The legend continues.
Hello, this is Claude Cummings Jr., Vice President of Communication Workers of America District 6. Trey and I are inviting you to listen in to our new political talk show, Power to the People Political Hour.
Hello, this is Trey Daniels from the Daniels Group. Yes, Claude, the show will be hard-hitting and informative, talking about national and local political issues of the day, week, and month. Interviews will be with pastors, community leaders, elected officials, and political operatives. You know, Claude, a part of our responsibility is informing the citizenry and give them power to the people.
That's
Man,
right,
I get to
Trey.
see everything,
We're
man.
asking
Everything
that
I
you
do in
listen
here.
in.
Y'all get to see it all.
92.3
I'm over here engineering and
streaming
everything,
on
man.
KYOKradio.org. Thursdays at 10 a.m.
This is Jasmine Highsmith, and you're having a side of sports with your lunch here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK.
All right, Jasmine Highsmith getting married very, very soon. Congratulations to her and her amazing fiance, soon-to-be husband. Well, you know, they couldn't get Alonzo Highsmith, so Miami got Mario Cristobal. But I got to tell you, I don't like how the University of Miami did Manny Diaz. I don't like that at all. That's that whole let somebody work all day and then fire them on the way home. Hey, yo, before you leave, come here. Let me holler at you for a second. Yo, what's up, man? Been a long day. Tired. Put one in today. Okay, cool. I appreciate you. Hey, listen, we have to let you go. Wait a minute, what? Yeah, we have to let you go. So when did you know you were going to let me go? Like last week? And you let me work all day today? Yup. Yup. You're going to get paid for it, though. Now, you going to get paid for it. Manny Diaz, I'm not crying for you because you got millions of dollars. You know, you're going to be all right. But yeah, that's kind of salty, man. You let somebody work all day knowing like week before last you were going to let them go. Now again, I'm not rocking with the all the coaches and all that because everybody swears that the problem with college football and college sports is the transfer portal. Now, if you ride a guy or a young lady too hard, they're going to jump in the transfer portal. And then you got to start all over. Po you. Now let somebody come and offer you millions of dollars to go coach at a whole nother school and you out, and it doesn't matter what the young people think or feel. In fact, many of them get tied to that school even though they don't want to be there anymore. I'm sorry, man. I just don't. It doesn't jive for me. Well, AJ, they can travel. They can transfer for any reason, and it's hard to build any consistency at a program. Okay, work it out, figure it out, make it do what it do. I mean, the coaches have had transfer portals since the beginning of time. The coaches have had a transfer portal since the beginning of time. Now the young people have one. And as my good friend Tiffany Parker, the people's champ, would say, it ain't no fun when the rabbit has the gun. I'm never gonna see it another way. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna debate it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're right. No, I'm not. I'm never gonna do that. However it goes down, even if it's shady, work it out. You grown. You got millions of dollars to kind of give you time to not have to do anything else while you figure that out. Figure it out. Figure it out. I mean, it's really that simple for me. Figure it out. That's why they hired you, coach. Figure it out. Oh, man, I should have gone so hard on them. If you want to go hard on them, go hard on them. But if they transfer, figure it out. LSU, their starting quarterback is out. Starting quarterback for LSU said, I'm out. His little brother decided not to come to LSU. Starting quarterback said, I'm out too. All right. Figure it out, coach. Figure it out. Coach Kelly, you the man. Look, Coach Kelly went from sounding like he was from the East Coast eating chowder to got down there at LSU, and all of a sudden, me and my family are so glad to be here, and we're really looking forward to turning the Tiger program around to the prominence it once had. Wait, what? Who are you right now? Figure it out, coach. Figure it out. If you can find a twang, you can find a solution. So for all my old heads out there, no love lost, no shade, not calling you out, all that. I'm just saying you're free to feel how you feel. I'm just going to be always on the side of the kids and the players. I'm always going to be there. I'm always going to be there. Unless it's, just ridiculous. But I'm sorry. Coaches have had transfer portal forever. Now the young people got one. Now the young people got one. I love it. Good for them. Good for them. All right. Okay, so now we got a little bit to talk about. A little NBA basketball game last night up in Dallas. The Brooklyn Nets found a way to pull it out. They were down 17 and walked it all the way back. James Harden had a big night in the state of Texas where he starred for the Houston Rockets for a long time. 23 points, 9 rebounds, 12 assists. For all those who said that James Harden couldn't play while he was here, that was never my thing. I never said James Harden wasn't a legit superstar. I never said he couldn't play. I never said he couldn't ball. In fact, I literally said that there were a couple of players in the city that people just didn't deserve. James Harden was one of them. Now, I didn't like the way he got out of here. I didn't like the way he dogged out the young guys and just made them seem like they were trash. And I was glad that Boogie Cousins and John Wall got with him and said, yo, you can get out of here however you want to get out of here, but you're not going to get out here. What we're not going to do is make us sound like trash. And he chilled out and got traded like day after that. But James Harden can still ball when healthy. James Harden is one of those dudes. He needs help. James Harden could not lead the Rockets to the promised land by himself. And he's not going to lead Brooklyn to the promised land by himself. Him, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving, whenever Kyrie Irving gets it, figured out what he's going to do. And what word out on the street is that he could be changing his mind about getting vaccinated. He's always said he's not anti-vaccination. He's just trying to be the voice of those who don't have a voice for themselves, or their voice is not big enough to be heard or make a difference by themselves. So he didn't say he was anti-vax. He just said he felt like it was bad for people to be losing their jobs or not being able to speak up for their desire not to be vaccinated, that kind of thing. So I'm not here to relitigate that. What I'm saying is James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving, when healthy, very formidable. Very formidable. That hard to beat in the East. Now, again, I know Milwaukee did it last year, but Milwaukee did it because Harden was hurt. Kyrie was out. And that's a whole different team without the three of them on the court at the same time. And that's even with the, with the role players. That's even with the role players. But last night, man, they found some resilience. They found a way to bounce back. They found a way to get it done. 17 down. Harden had a good night again, 23, 9, and 12. Durant, 24 and 7. And on the other side, Luka. Same situation. Luka needs some healthy ballers for him to, be able to do his thing. He had 28, 6, and 9. But, again, Dallas has got to get some balling from some other guys. Dallas has got to get some other guys to step up. Last night, Dallas had, 17 and 12 from Porzingis, but Porzingis was 6 for 17 from the field. He wasn't lighting it up. Then they got 15 from Finney Smith, 10 from Powell. Off the bench, they got 11 from Hardaway Jr., but tough night for him, 5 for 14, and then 10 from Brunson, who shot 50%. Everybody wants to blame Kidd for that. I'm not ready to, blow anybody up. I'm not ready to blow up Jason Kidd, definitely not ready to blow up Chauncey Billups, and anybody else for that matter. We saw a guy, last season who folks were ready to just get rid of him, and all he did was lead his team to the NBA championship. Bud just said, yo, all right, maybe I'll get fired tomorrow, but right now, I'll just keep trying to figure it out. And all he did was figure it out all the way to the NBA championship. Ben Sutter III, BS3, what's up, man? I agree. I totally agree. Ben Sutter III. Luka needs better players around him. This is Jason Kidd's first season. Agreed. That's why I say folks just don't like Jason Kidd because of the off-court stuff. So everything is, oh, look, he's not the right guy. It's like, dude, he's coached how many games? Kidd has coached 23 games. Y'all ready to get rid of him already? That's because you were not ready for him to get the job in the first place. Luka needs help. As outstanding as Luka is, he needs help. Jordan needed help. Shaq needed help. Kobe needed help. Bird needed help. I mean, just pick somebody. Steph needs help. Steph is out there doing his thing again. Steph is out there jiggling and wiggling and calling his shot and pointing up and beating his chest and chewing on the mouthpiece from the ear to his mouth. Steph is back. But guess what? He needed help. And this whole super team thing, everybody needs help, man. Everybody needs help. When we now look back at that Jordan team with Pippen, with Rodman, with the guards and some of the other players, did we know they were a super team at the time? No. When you look at that bad boys from Detroit, it was a super team. How many of those guys are in the Hall of Fame or at least legitimate candidates? Boston, their team was like an all-star team. These great players need help. I go back to the year that Derrick Rose was the MVP for Chicago, and he was up against LeBron, Bosh, Wade, Nim. Dude was like 1-on-4. He was like 1-on-4, not 1-on-5, because somebody had to guard somebody else just in case. But he's like 1-on-4. You cannot win on any level of basketball 1-on-4. Luka needs a little help. James Harden needs help. Durant needs help. So we'll see. We got a whole trade deadline coming up. And we'll see how these guys and teams and organizations figure it out. I could be wrong, but man, maybe Kyrie comes in before the trade deadline. I'm not saying that they're going to trade him, but as much as Kyrie wants to be the voice of the people, Kyrie also wants to be successful in his career. Kyrie is not playing basketball to come in last place every year. I'm not saying that's where Brooklyn is, but I'm just saying Kyrie is not playing ball just to see other people hoist up the trophy at the end of the year. And whenever he decides to come in, he decides to come in. But I'll say it again, Kyrie, Harden, and Durant and Nim, solid. All right, I got to take a break, and we'll get our sponsor on when we come back. And then I got a special guest that's going to be joining us. It's Winning Wednesday, and somebody's going to get a chance to win a free gift certificate for a Butterball Turkey for the holidays. And also we'll be giving $50 over to Big Mike Riggins, who won $50 in the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Y'all stay right there. We'll be right back right after this.
Aldean AFT presents a grand gift giveaway. It's a drive-through holiday event. Hi, this is Eugene Johnson with Man to Man Let's Talk.
Hi, Hi, this is Shy from Shiloh Radio and the legendary KYOK. Join us Saturday, December 18th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, broadcasting live from Aldine AFT office located at 1404 North Sam Houston Parkway East.
Yes,
We will be giving away free HEB gift cards, turkeys, holiday gifts, and more while supplies last.
And it's open to the community. That's Saturday, December 18th, 10 a.m. to 12 noon at Aldine AFT office, 1404 North Sam Houston Parkway East.
That's right. Come on by and drive through and get these holiday treats and kick off Christmas with Aldine AFT and the legendary KYOK. We'll see you there.
In 1 second, okay?
Legendary KYOK 1140 AM. The legendary KYOK 92.3 FM. Radio stations in one.
Okay, we are running a car drive right now to help veterans all across America. So if you have an old car, truck, or van, even a motorcycle or an RV sitting around, you can right now give it away and help the vets. They really need your help. And your car will help support the vets and their families. And guess what? You even get a tax donation. Plus, we'll even come and pick up your car for free. And all you've got to do is pick up your phone right now and make a free call. Now is the perfect time to do something good for the vets. Give back to the vets right now for all they've done for this country. And your old car can really help them. So call the Veterans Car Donation Program right now for free pickup of your vehicle. Help the vets and help your taxes at the same time. Call right now.
800-253-1892. 800-253-1892. 800-253-1892.
With your boy TD Blackshear every Tuesday from 10 to 11 a.m. on the legendary KYOK 1140 a.m. and 92.3 FM. See you there.
Hi, I'm Larry Scott, host of
last
the Not
one.
So Christian and Me Show. Join me Saturdays for great fun, interviews, music, and the latest news surrounding our world today. We are the show that cares to hear your voice and opinion with real conversation in a no judgment zone. So join me Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. on the Not So Christian and Me Show, right here on the legendary KYOK Radio, 1140 AM, and the all-new 92.3 FM at KYOKradio.org.
Hey, you want some sports with your lunch? Well, tune in to the legendary KYOK at the lunch break. And I'm Raven Rogers.
All right, y'all, we're back here on the lunch break, and here to help us with not lunch, but the holiday festivities, especially with your turkey, is the group that I call the Undisputed Heavyweight Champs of Turkey. It's Butterball Turkey, and we got Barbara joining us. Barbara, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you today?
Barbara, I got no complaints, especially now that I've got you on the phone.
Great. Well, thank you. Thank you for having Butterball.
Well, Barbara, let me tell you, there are a lot of people that need your help during the holidays, and you all make yourselves readily available to help people when they're trying to figure out how big of a turkey to get, how long it takes to thaw it out, all those kind of things. Tell us about some of the issues that you guys are able to help people with during the holidays.
Well, yes, we are here at 1-800-Butterball. We are here to give out recipes, to give advice, to give tips. Sometimes there's a crisis in the kitchen, and we're your helpline. You can give us a call. We can answer your questions. Just any kind of information that you need about cooking a turkey, we're here to help.
And not just cooking a turkey. I had somebody reach out to me. They were going to meet his girlfriend's parents for the first time, and they dubbed him the turkey carver for that particular holiday. He's like, I don't know how to carve a turkey. And guess where I sent him? I sent him to butterball.com, and he got to find a video on there of how to carve a turkey.
Very good. That's great. Yes, we have a lot of instructive videos at butterball.com, and that's one of them. But yes, there are a lot. There's like how to insert a thermometer to make sure that the temperature of your turkey is right, how to carve, as you said, how to prepare your turkey for roasting, how to stuff a turkey. There's just, a lot of helpful videos. There's also recipes at butterball.com. So it's a great help.
It really is. And, we're down here in the South, Barbara, and, a lot of folks like to fry their turkeys. And one of the things that was a big surprise to me was how you have to make sure that turkey is fully thawed before you drop it into that hot grease. Can you tell us some other things that people need to be careful about when trying to fry a good turkey?
Well, sure. Of course, it's delicious when you deep fry a turkey. We're up here in the snow belt. We're in Chicago, so we don't do it quite as often as you do at this time of year. But you want to make sure that your turkey is totally thawed before you put it in the hot oil. And as you said, not just thawed, but also you want to pat it dry with paper towels. Make sure it's totally dry. Make sure that the turkey will fit. You can't really go too large of a turkey. There are different size fryers. You want to have the right size turkey. You want to make sure your oil is about 350 degrees, and you want to allow 3.5 to 4 minutes per pound when you do cook your turkey. But it's great. But you want to turn the heat off before you place the turkey into the hot oil, and slowly place the turkey in the oil. And the same with when it's done cooking, you want to slowly lift it out of the oil and use a meat thermometer. You're looking for 170 degrees in the breast area and 160 degrees in the thigh.
That's why we love you guys, because y'all are the experts in how to safely and properly prepare a turkey. Now, there was something else that one of your great people told us about, and that's the water level test. Like, instead of before you put it in the oil, put some water in the pot, drop the turkey in, so you'll see where the levels are and not have an overflow situation.
That's absolutely right. It's a great method to use, and then you won't have too much oil in there because, of course, the turkey takes up a lot of room, and using water displacement. It helps you measure exactly how much oil you will need to use, and certainly it's easier to measure first with the water, and then, of course, dry it out before you do fill it with the oil.
We got Barbara joining us from Butterball Turkey. They're our sponsors, and they're making sure that everybody has a great experience for the holiday with their turkey. Again, some of the common questions: how big of a turkey do I need to get for the number of guests that I have?
Yes, we recommend that you allow 1.5 pounds per person. And although you could certainly go larger, we're always recommending you want to go big because, of course, those leftovers are so wonderful that you may want to go a little bit larger than that. But general rule of thumb is 1.5 pounds per person.
And for us big-time bachelors who, we kind of leave stuff in the refrigerator too long, how long are we able to leave it in the refrigerator? And then if we finally get it into the freezer, how long does it stay there safely?
Okay, well, we'll start with the freezer. When you have your turkey in the freezer, you can have it for 2 full years. It can be held in your freezer, and it will still be delicious when you do thaw it. And we recommend that you thaw your turkey in the refrigerator. You want to allow 4 pounds per day. So, for example, a 16-pound turkey would be in the refrigerator for at least 4 full days to thaw in the refrigerator. You want to place it on a tray or in your roasting pan, actually, because if any juices escape from the original packaging, you want them to not spill into your refrigerator. You want to be able to contain them. And then once your turkey is totally thawed, you can hold it for 4 full days in your refrigerator. So that gives you a little bit of leeway there, some wiggle room when you're thawing your turkey.
That's outstanding, Barbara. You guys are phenomenal. Again, tell everybody the number of different ways that they can reach you all so that they can have a great experience with their turkey during this holiday.
Absolutely. You can give us a call at 1-800-BUTTERBALL. You can text us at 844-877-3456. At butterball.com, we have live chat and email. And, of course, we're on the social medias. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And this year, we're on TikTok.
That's just blowing my mind. Butterball Turkey is on TikTok, y'all. I got to look that up because I haven't seen any of the TikTok videos, but I'm sure they are great. I'm sure they're hilarious, and I'm sure they're helpful as well.
That's right. And we have recipes and of course, a little bit of dancing. But yes, TikTok's a lot of fun.
Barbara, you let me see you on dancing on TikTok for Butterball. I'm going to have a good time watching it. I mean it. I'm sure it's going to be great.
Well, thank you.
Now, you got an Alexa app too. So what do folks do to be able to activate that?
Yes, we do have Alexa, which is really handy in the kitchen. Your hands are dirty, and you all of a sudden realize that carving, as you mentioned. I say, Alexa, ask Butterball how to carve or how to stuff my turkey. And so Alexa can guide you through, and actually it might be one of our turkey experts talking to you through Alexa and guiding you along in the kitchen.
Oh, wow. I love it. Barbara, you are always a phenomenal guest on the show. I appreciate you making the time for us. Tell everybody one more time what the number and the website is.
All righty. You can call us at 1-800-BUTTERBALL. Text us at 844-877-3456. At butterball.com, we have live chat and email. We're also on the social medias, and we have Alexa.
Barbara, she is part of the group that I call the Undisputed Heavyweight Champs of Turkey. That's Butterball. Barbara, you have a great rest of your day. We'll be talking to you again soon, all right?
Thank you. Thank you for calling Butterball.
No problem at all. Butterball Turkey is our sponsor for this segment. And I'll tell you what we'll do right now. If you are caller number 3, 281-453-1000, 281-453-1000, I've got a gift certificate for your Butterball Turkey, free. All you got to do is be that third caller, 281-453-1000, 281-453-1000, and your Butterball Turkey is on us, courtesy of The Lunch Break and the legendary KYOK. All right, I told you I got a special guest coming on. And he is here, he is here, he is here. Brother.
What's going on?
Man, don't come in here with that deep voice, man. Wish I had your voice to make more money. Y'all, this brother is absolutely phenomenal. First of all, he's young as the day is long, which, in itself is just crazy, man, because you are doing crazy good stuff at a young age. It's Malcolm Cartér. He is a storyteller. He is a writer. He is a producer. He is an actor, and he is on the show. Malcolm, tell everybody what's up, bro.
What's going on, people? I hope y'all having a good day so far, because I know I am.
I know that's right. Now, listen, Malcolm, you're going to help me select this winner. All right, real quick, we'll do. Hello, you're caller number 1. Try again. All right, we're trying to give away somebody a turkey. Did you have turkey for Thanksgiving, man? What was your Thanksgiving dinner like?
Did I have turkey? Yeah, I had turkey. I'm not a fan of turkey. I haven't had turkey like in 2 years, but this year I did. Added some hot sauce, some dressing, pies.
Wait a minute. Malcolm, you didn't say hot sauce for your turkey. What's up?
I don't like turkey like I used to. I had to add a little something to get through it. I was like, let me add some hot sauce today.
Malcolm, I have to spruce it up a little bit. All right, hang on. You're caller number 2. Try again. All right, so the next caller is going to be the winner, and they're going to get a free gift certificate for their Butterball Turkey. So, now, Malcolm, again, where are you from, man? Where do you hail from?
Born and raised from Houston, Texas, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Been here all my life.
I didn't know that. Where'd you go to high school?
Barbara Jordan High School for Careers.
Okay. I can see that. I would have thought maybe HSPVA or something like that, because you got inside.
I was thinking about going there back when I was in middle school, but that was kind of a little too far from where I live. But Barbara Jordan was like right there, and they had an audio visual program, so I decided to take it, and that's exactly where I started.
That's what's up. All right, let's go ahead and get this winner. Here we go. Let's do this real quick. Hello, you're live on the lunch break. Who's this?
Brother AJ, it is Ferdinand.
Ferdinand, I know you didn't call up here and win this turkey, bro.
I was calling number 1, I was calling number 2, now I'm calling number 3.
And look, somebody else is calling on the other line, so they missed out because your fingers are fast. All right, Ferdinand, listen, I got all your information. I'm going to make sure you get this gift certificate for your Butterball Turkey, and we'll be following up with you later. All right, brother?
All right, thank you, sir, and I'll take it. Appreciate you.
Congratulations, man. That's the dude, Malcolm. He is the very first caller on this show back in 2017.
Oh, wow.
And he's been calling ever since.
That's what's up. He's been sticking around a long time.
Man, and I don't take that lightly. Just like I'm sure you don't take it lightly when people support your work and what you're doing. Tell us about what you got going on and what you're working on right now with your creative self.
So I am currently in the process right now of completing my hit drama digital series, The Season. We just won our 4th award today from a film festival for best web television series. So right now, that's where my mind is at, making sure that this show is getting completed. We're gonna have a total of 4 episodes. So we already have one that already dropped, but it's re-releasing next Wednesday. Then we have a special screening, which is going to happen next Thursday, and then the last 2 are going to premiere at the Cinematic Affair next year. So I'm busy. I'm busy with this.
Man, first of all, congratulations, well deserved, all
Appreciate
the above. Tell us about the season. How did that come to be? How did you get the idea? And for those who have not yet seen it, give them a little nugget so they want to see it themselves.
Okay. Well. So most of my work is truly based upon or inspired by true events that's happened in my life. So The Season, the reason why it was called that title is because many things happen in our life and many different changes happen in every season. So I want to say probably back in, which was last year, me and my team went through something completely crazy. So where like there was a group of people who wanted to be in the industry and they saying they had this power and that power and they basically try to, break us apart. They try to ruin our name and try to ruin our reputation. So I decided to, I was like, you know what? Let me just make a show that's basically about the independent world, the independent game, put a little twist to it, exaggerate it a little bit. But most of the stuff you see is somewhere connected to some real life, inspirational journey that I've been through along with my team. So it was a lot that was going on last year. So I decided to definitely make this show happen.
I love that. We got Malcolm Cartér joining us here on the lunch break. He's an award-winning writer, producer, content creator, actor, just phenomenal brother. And right here from Houston. So Houston, one of your own, is doing his thing. So what I love about that is the fact that you got it based on real experiences. It's not acting. It's just letting people see the story that's already being told.
Yep. I decided to bring it to life because I think the one thing that happens in Houston, a lot of people say that everybody don't work together in a sense, which is true. But, once last year happened and after the whole entire disaster, we decided to change it up. That's exactly why we did the Cinematic Affair. We decided to come together as one to really create something unique and dynamic because, you don't see many people coming together to work in Houston. Everybody got their egos and stuff. And that's one thing that me and my team decided not to do. We was like, you know what, leave that ego at the door. If you want to have a big head, you can have it outside. But in here, that's not going to happen. We believe in remaining humble and just doing things that we love and just supporting each other no matter what.
Man, I got to tell you, Malcolm Cartér joining us here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK. I know what you're saying to be true because I've been blessed to get to know your team. And there are a lot of people that say, oh, we check our ego at the door, but they don't really. Y'all really do. Y'all really do.
Yeah.
And there's a love and there's a family kind of environment with y'all. And I just love seeing it, man, especially with young people like that, man. I really do.
Yeah, man. I love it. It's an everyday thing. I do this full time. I left my job last year just to do this full time, and I'm going on 8 years next month as an independent filmmaker. So this journey has been amazing.
Wait. That's strong right there. That right there. Man, listen, I got to take a quick break. Let me take a quick break. And when I come back, I'm going to pick up right there with that, right? 8 years and you left
8 years.
All right, I'll be right back. We'll be right back with Malcolm Cartér right here. We're doing a special segment of nothing to do with sports. Since I'll be out on Friday, I want to make sure that we get this young brother in today. If you got questions for him, comments, hit me up, 281-453-1000. That's 281-453-1000. Or you can text me, 832-403-5005. It's the lunch break on the legendary KYOK.
Aldine AFT presents a grand gift giveaway. It's a drive-through holiday event. Hi, this is Eugene Johnson with Man to Man Let's Talk.
Hi, this is Shy from Shiloh Radio and the legendary KYOK. Join us Saturday, December 18th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, broadcasting live from Aldine AFT office located at 1404 North Sam Houston Parkway East. We will be giving away free HEB gift cards, turkeys, holiday gifts, and more while supplies last.
And it's open to the community. That's Saturday, December 18th, 10 a.m. to 12 noon at Aldine AFT office, 1404 North Sam Houston Parkway East.
That's right. Come on by and drive through and give these holiday treats a kickoff Christmas with Aldine AFT and the legendary KYOK. We'll see you there.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's AJ Jones with the lunch break on the legendary KYOK AM 1140 at 92.3 FM. It's that time of year where we are reminded of all the things we should be thankful for and that it's more blessed to give than to receive. So with that in mind, on Wednesdays from now through Christmas, we'll give you a chance to win a gift certificate from Butterball. That's right, you can win a gift certificate for a Butterball Turkey on Wednesdays on the lunch break between 12 and 2. Just be the right caller, and your Butterball Turkey will be on us at the legendary KYOK AM 1140 at 92.3.
Well, I hope you are enjoying your weekend. Hey, everybody, it's Erica Campbell.
Griff from Get Up Morning.
We want to thank you so much for rocking with us every weekday morning.
And after you enjoy your weekend, make sure you start your work week with us.
When you start your day with us, we'll help you get moving and motivated to have the best day ever. Go ahead, say it, Griff.
Best day ever!
So wake up with us. We'll be faith walking,
love talking,
and joy living on Get Up Mornings.
Get up. You're listening to
1140 AM and 92.3 FM, the legendary KYOK.
Hey guys, this is your girl Brandy Nelson, and you are listening to the lunch break on KYOK.
All right, y'all, we're back here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. It is our Winning Wednesday. We're doing a special edition of Nothing to Do with Sports, and we got Malcolm Cartér. He is an award-winning writer, producer, filmmaker, storyteller, and actor, just an awesome brother. And we got to shout out to the love that's coming in, man. Bradford Lowe, shouting out to you. Sonia, shouting out to you. Marietta, shouting out to you, man. All the who's who in the family and in the industry right here in Texas, in Houston. And I want to go back to what you said, man, about 8 years, man. 8 years you've been doing this.
Yeah.
Then you just walked away from your job to do this full time. And man, that's a huge step of faith, man. That's huge. What got so, just pressing inside of you that you said, I got to give this my full undivided attention every day?
Well, it's the fact that I was putting my energy into a job that I spent like 6 years with. Going to work probably for probably 8 to 10 hours a day, going home, going to sleep, and trying to make my whole career work. So it came to the point to where I was just sick and tired of just the same repeated thing that I was going over, to where I wasn't advancing in my career. But then I also asked myself, I was like, can you imagine exactly what can happen when you put all of your energy into your day, literally forever, doing what you love, instead of working for somebody that's just telling you to go do this and go do that, when you can be telling yourself to go do this and go do that, so you can elevate and escalate and just do a lot. So I did that. I left my job. I said, you know what? I can't do this no more. I'm tired of y'all. Did that.
And you know what? Knowing you probably said it just like that too.
In a sense, I kind of said it like that, but it was more so to where I was unhappy. I was unhappy every day going to a job. Yes, I was making money. I was paying my bills, but at the end of the day, I wasn't happy. And, being 25 is just, you really got to make sure that you're happy every day. You got to wake up and know exactly what you're looking forward to, because I'm not just doing my career just for me. I'm doing it for my future kids, nieces and nephews, brothers and sisters, family, girlfriend, all that. So I was just like, you know what? I want to be happy, and I'm going to just do what I love forever, all day, every day, making television shows and acting and editing and everything. And that's what I did.
Man, I got to tell you, Malcolm, the hair on my arm is really standing up, and I'm not exaggerating, because what I heard you say is I could work hard to help somebody else achieve their dream, or I could put that same effort in to myself and achieve my dreams and watch this and bless other people in the process. And man, that's a serious revelation, realization, and step of faith right there.
Exactly, man. It's the fact that I've been doing this since high school, giving people the opportunity to act in my projects. They've been giving me the opportunity, but I've also been giving them the opportunity. And that's something that I love. And I want to continue to do that every day. You know, with this show, with the season, I'm doing more than giving an opportunity to everybody else. I'm shining a light on the culture when it comes to the Black community. You know, we see these stories, but we've seen the same stories over and over. But I was like, can you just imagine if we have something that's luxury on television and it needs to be normalized? Like, Black luxury is something that we need. You know, we see these other things and, you know, everybody else is going through that, but everybody else also wants to live good, you know, because I want to have a nice house, nice car, amazing career, all of that, and build a legacy for my family and for my kids. And that's exactly what this show is about. It's about showing Black excellence, Black luxury, saying that we can have it, let's normalize it, because it's like 2021 and we still on this first Black stuff. Like, why are we still on that?
Bruh, I love it. We got Malcolm Cartér joining us. He's an award-winning filmmaker, producer, actor, just father, good brother, man. Just I can go on and on and on accolades about it, but I wanted to get him on before I got out of town so you could hear his story. And I love what you just said there, because now listen, don't go with me. I'm crazy. It's my show, and I go off all the time. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, I get tired of folks thinking that they could tell us our story.
That part right there.
When the show comes out on Fox, I already doubt it because it's Fox. And secondly, our whole culture is not based on on music, on gang banging, on digging it out of the mud and everything like that. There are some people that ain't their story, and that part of the culture needs to be told too. So when you said talking about Black excellence, I love that, because we got a lot of excellence in our culture. And if the Tyler Perrys don't tell it, if the Oprahs don't tell it, if the other, Hudlin brothers and all them don't tell it, then somebody's got to tell it. And I'm glad that Malcolm Cartér stepped up and said, I'll tell it.
Exactly. And that's the thing, especially with me being a part of the new generation, we got to change it up a bit. We can't just keep telling the same stories because it's going to get boring. Right. But it's also the fact, when I was growing up in my family, I never seen anybody doing something at this level. So it's the fact that now I am literally breaking a generational curse to where my nieces and nephews going to be like, oh, my uncle is on TV, or my uncle is doing this, my uncle is doing that. It is showing Black excellence, saying, baby, you can do the same thing that your uncle is doing, or even more. You can be whatever you want to be as long as you put your mind to it. 100% believe in God, trust his faith, follow his path. Don't listen to the naysayers, because people are going to tell you to do this and do that. If you listen to them, you're going to be sitting in that mud forever.
Man, you better come on through. I love that. That's it. You just took gas, poured it on this fire, took another match and lit it again. I love that right there. Because listen, there are a lot of people that feel like their story is already written. Yeah. And I got news for you. If my story is already written, then you keep that book, because I'm about to write a whole nother novel. And in sports, you got folks who feel like, oh, well, we knew he was going to have a problem, or we knew he was going to get in trouble. You don't know this about me. And even if I do, why don't you get out of it? So I love when you say you can break those generational curses and you can write a story that's worth being told. I love that, brother. You are amazing.
Exactly. It is that time. It is that time to break these generational curses. We see it happen so many times. It's still happening in our generation in a sense, but some of us are so sick and tired of the same repeated factor that's happening. We saying enough is enough. Let's just go ahead and do what we got to do. Break this now. Don't repeat the same thing that our parents or our grandparents or their parents did. Because if you continue to do that, we're going to continue to live in the same circle over and over. And why repeat history?
Bruh, I had no idea we were going to get into all this today, but this was just what the doctor ordered. This is perfect. You lighting somebody else on fire right now. Somebody else is getting lit right now, and might not even be in movies or filmmaking or TV or anything like that. It might be in, their catering business, or it might be in their desire to start a ministry. It might be in how they raise their children. That fire is being lit. Let me ask you a question. Who were some of your influences growing up? Who made Malcolm Cartér the Malcolm Cartér we're hearing about today?
Jesus Christ. That's woo, okay. When people ask these questions, I'll be like, oh Lord, I'm not ready. Okay, so let me give my best. I definitely want to say, when it comes to acting, I want to say Chris Tucker, Denzel Washington. When it comes to directing, Ryan Coogler, Shonda Rhimes, because I love television. So I'll be jumping between movie and television, but television is like my main thing. So I definitely have to say, them when it comes to just keeping it going, pushing everything.
That's good, brother. That's good. How was your family situation growing up? How was it, with you have siblings? Was mom and dad together in the home? Talk to us about that.
So brother and sister, yeah, I have an older brother and I have a little sister. That child right there, I love her to death, but she get on my nerves. Grew up with only my mother. My father wasn't around. So whenever you do see most of my projects, a lot of people probably gonna be like, okay, does this dude got daddy issues? Because it's most of the angle is definitely reflecting on like the father issue that's happening. But I decided to go along with that story when it comes to any of my projects because I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that's having like these issues when it comes to like father not being around or the father doing this and father doing that. Somebody else is dealing with the same thing. And I think many things that's happening right now, a lot of people don't talk about it. They sit there, they let it fester to where, it ends up deadly. People go to jail, suicide, or they just go down a bad path. And I was like, all that anger I have towards him or this disagreement of the things that he's done in the past, why not put all that energy into your work and then just monopolize off of it?
You are unbelievable, man. You literally you got a ministry inside of your passion, inside of your movies, inside of your TV shows, because you took what's been a pain for a whole lot of people that many have not been able to get away from, and it's still affecting them to this day. And you put it on the screen so people can see how they could work out their situations.
Yeah. And it's crazy. That ministry runs into my family. My brother is a minister. My uncle is a minister. Great uncle is a pastor. Cousins are pastors. So it runs in my family. So hopefully this is my true calling when it comes to definitely leading in ministry on screen. Now, if God calls me to the pulpit, God called me to the pulpit. I can't say no. But, hopefully he lets me stay in this film world because I love it.
We got Malcolm Cartér joining us here on the lunch break. And Malcolm, let me say this. I'm a pastor, and I'll be the first to tell you, we need pulpits on the screen. We need pulpits in TV. We need pulpits in acting. That it doesn't have to be in a quote unquote church. You are the church. And wherever you are, man, that's where the Spirit of the Lord is. And you are. You're touching people's lives, man. I really appreciate it. Listen, I got to hit the top of the hour in just a second. But I want you to start thinking about Sonia Lowe and Bradford Lowe and Marietta Willis and Jacoby and Jamal and other people that are in your space right now, and put some words around what they mean to you and how they inspire you to be the best you in this thing that you've been called to do. You've been called to do this. So give me a second. We'll come right back with Malcolm Cartér right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK. It's our Winning Wednesday, and we're doing a special edition of Nothing to Do with Sports. We'll be right back.
The legendary 1140 AM KYOK Conroe and 92.3 FM K222CX Houston.
The views and opinions expressed on all radio shows broadcast on KYOK are entirely those of the hosts, guests, and callers who are entirely responsible for all content and do not in any way reflect the opinions of KYOK Radio, its sponsors, staff, or management.
All right, this is hour number 2 right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. It is our Winning Wednesday. Got to say congratulations to Ferdinand. He was the winner of the Butterball Turkey gift certificate. Also got to say congratulations, Big Mike Riggins. He is the winner of the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. He won $50. You can get a chance to win too. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But first, I got a special guest that's joining me here by virtue of technology. It is an award-winning filmmaker, producer, actor, writer, friend, colleague, father, just a good dude, man. I can attest to that. I ain't lying. I'm testifying. It's Malcolm Cartér. And Malcolm, again, I got a number of messages in here. In fact, this dude, Emil, says, I don't think Malcolm remembers me. I was there a couple of years ahead of him, but he was one of them dudes I always knew he was going to do great things. He is. So,
Appreciate it.
Malcolm, tell me about the people that God has placed in your path, like Sonia Lowe and Mr. Bradford Lowe and Miss Willis and Jacoby and Jamal and others, man. You got some great people around you. Tell us about what they mean and how they get you doing what you're doing on the level that you're doing.
Man, the entire story is literally crazy. It all happened by fate, like literally. Every day that I think about it is fate, because I was working with someone 4 years ago, my business partner 4 years, and we first met Sonia Lowe and Bradford Lowe. We went to their office space because we were supposed to work with them, but things didn't go correctly in a way to where like things happened to where the two that I was working with, they pulled back. And they just started to do like some dirty stuff that just didn't vibe with me. Like, yes, I knew you for 4 years, but at the same time, if you treat people wrong, what's the likelihood that you gonna do the same thing to me? Okay. So, I definitely love the spirit that Sonia them all had. It's the fact that, once I was brought in there, it was like a family thing. And I stuck with them. I can't remember, but I think I've been with them since 4 to 5 years now. Wow. It's been 4 to 5 years, since I've been with them. And it's just been an amazing journey. And then I met, Jacoby, Jamal, Marietta, and it just all came together to be a family. And I think that's the one thing that I love because, I went with working with people to where, there was loyalty there. Well, which I thought was loyalty, right. But they was leading me to who I needed to be with. And every day I am grateful for that. They led me to the group of family members that I was supposed to be with this entire time. So that's how it is in life sometimes. Sometimes people would take you down this path and you be thinking that they the ones who's going to stick with you forever, but they could just be leading you down another path with the people that's supposed to be with you forever.
Brother, you just said a mouthful right there. We've heard people in your life for a season and for a reason, but you just showed it right there. They literally got you to the people who would be keeping you in your passion and pulling out the best in you. Because man, when I see you and Jacoby and Jamal interact, man, it's almost like you can see the energy coming off of y'all. It's strong, bro. It's something real strong.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I love too. It's like a brother-sister relationship, everything that I could have asked for. And it's like we able to throw each other's like energy and ideas at one another, and we'll just sit there and we be like, okay, we like that. Like when we had to get ready for the cinematic affair, we had to do this photo shoot, and I wanted to do the whole water photo shoot thing. Jamal was like, I don't know about that. Jacoby was like, let's do it. Let's jump out of a plane next time. I said, okay, I don't know about that part. Let's get through with the water first. But it's the fact that, they was like, let's make it happen. Let's do it. We all love each other ideas, and we definitely try to make sure that we're there for each other whenever, however, and we just definitely make sure that we get the execution done when it comes to ideas, because we love what we do. But if you don't have a team behind you, it's going to be difficult to get to where you want to be, because there's no I in team. You can say that you got yourself there. You probably did, but likely you got a team behind you somewhere to get you to where you needed to be.
That's outstanding, man, because I got to be honest with you. My intern sent me a picture of you in a suit in some water. He said, you want me to use this one? I said, first of all, that's dope right there. I said, second of all, what else you got? Because I was just like, that's fly. That's like, that's my kind of stuff right there. Man, I love that you all push each other beyond the normal limits, man. And that's what we need to see. Not the same old, but just people who, because my stuff don't fit in a box. My stuff don't fit in, just everybody's, mind. And for you guys to be able to get outside the box and outside the lines, man, you really do. You speak to a whole lot of us with your work. Tell us again about the season. Tell us again about the upcoming episodes, the cinematic affair, and tell us about SGA TV Network, where people can see some of the stuff you've already done.
Okay, cool. So we got the season dropping next Wednesday. It's going to be on the season series. So it's going to be on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So everybody's going to be able to watch the first episode again if they did not get a chance to show up to the cinematic affair. Amazing drama that you're going to love. It's a feel-good drama, something new, cutthroat, something that you have probably never seen in Houston before. The next day, we're going to have King Avarice, which is going to technically be the second episode of the season, and that's going to be a special premiere that's going to be going down. Just know that it's going to pick up where it left off from the first episode. You definitely got to join in. But the world premiere is going to be in January, on January the 28th, so everybody will be able to see King Avarice then. Next week is exclusive invite only. So if y'all want y'all tickets, I guess just contact me. Let me know. I can get you in there. And then we got the cinematic affair coming up. We got something big happening. We ain't playing no games. We had a successful run year 1, year 2. Oh, you know we ain't playing no games. Jacoby really want us to jump out this plane, but we're gonna think about that. But just know that the cinematic affair next year is just we're gonna blow it out the water just like we did the first year, but even better. We got to go big. We ain't going home. And for SGA TV Network, you are able to watch original content that is made right here in Houston. We are also expanding out to other filmmakers as well. So if you want to definitely get on the platform, go to www.sgatvnetwork.com. You can find the app on Roku, Fire Stick, and Apple TV devices. You can also see the season on there: Next Lifetime, Redness Relief, Black, America, Molly's Diary, Couch Time with Sonia, season 4, 5. Everything all on there.
It is an amazing family. It is an amazing network. It is an amazing conglomeration of just brilliance. And I strongly recommend folks get the SGA TV network, wherever you get your apps. If you got Roku, if you got the Fire Stick, if you got all of that, download it, and they can see the short films that you all did for the first cinematic affair.
Yes.
And now you're about to go ahead and go full length and episodes and all of that. So it all starts right there. But man, I got to tell you, you are amazing. Listen, before we go, you, Jacoby, Jamal, y'all have an amazing network of just unbelievable actors and actresses that just do a great job. Tell us about some of those folks that you have in the season and King Avarice.
Woo! Well, these people right here, they so talented. That's the thing about it. I love their energy. They're so talented. They give me the energy. For instance, we my co-star Marvin Young. Whenever we had to do the particular scene, which is my favorite scene from the season, it's the scene with me, Jacoby, and Marvin. And so me and him had to definitely kind of go head to head. Like real life, we goofy and we like brothers, but on the screen, we rivals. We don't like each other. So he gave me this energy to where he had to start yelling at me. And I was like, hold up, I don't like the energy that you give me. So I'm gonna yell back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mock you. I'm gonna mock you on the screen. Plus everybody else, they're present, their talent, everything. It's just the excellence about everything. You know, everybody believes in the dream. They believe in making that a reality. They want to do it every day. But in order for that to happen, everybody else, they got their day jobs. You know, we all got to make a living. We got to pay these bills.
Right.
But, I wouldn't say that I'm putting pressure on myself to make sure that I do what I can to make this show happen. But I'm going to just say it anyway. I'm doing what I want to do by making sure that this show happens, not only for me, but for everybody. They're at the table. We're going to eat today. We're going to eat tomorrow. We're going to eat forever. Look, I'm planning for the season I want the season to have a max of 5 seasons, but if we can have more, to God be the glory.
I love it. And man, let me tell you about that Marvin, doggone it. His character in Next Lifetime, I won't say too much because folks have seen it, but he's a little bit too good of an actor because I don't like him for real, and that's just the way he was acting. It's like, bruh, you and Tyreek from Power, I don't like neither one of y'all. If I see y'all in person, y'all are my 2 worst villains, man. I'm just like, bruh, y'all have an amazing group, man. I do. I love it. The young man who played basketball at Sam Houston, what's phenomenal. And just his story and the work that these young people put into their craft, and then the work you guys put in as writers and producers, it just all comes together into brilliant work. Malcolm, Tell everybody where they can find you, where they can follow you, where they can tune in to all that you got coming up in the next couple of months.
Cool. So, of course, I am on Facebook and Instagram as Malcolm Dwayne Carter, with the Dwayne is Dwain. Thank my mother for giving me that unique name. And I am the only Malcolm Dwayne Carter. So you will find me. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm on Twitter too as Malcolm D Carter _. YouTube channel is Malcolm Carter Productions or MCP Network. That's where you can find me as well. And also too, yesterday, Facebook surprised me, but they just put me in a category of being a public figure for Facebook. So, now they allowing me to be monetized on there. So now I can make reels and just have fun. So just know that my page is about to be a lot more active with not only the season, but just me just probably giving some more insight of just about the behind the scenes stuff of making everything happen in your life, of just being a filmmaker, actor, writer, director, all that.
Brother, I'm so happy for you, man. I'm serious. I celebrate you. I celebrate Jacoby. I celebrate Jamal, the Lowe's, Bradford and Sonia, and because they just had a great deal where they were recognized on a presidential level.
Yes.
Oh man, because first of all, y'all good people. Second of all, y'all are the best of the best. And third of all, man, I love to see good things happen for good people. So man, just keep living out loud. Keep living your dreams on purpose, man. Listen, don't be afraid of success. Don't be afraid of failure, because guess what? You learn a whole lot.
From failure, yeah.
Bro, come through. Come through. So, man, again, keep doing the thing. I'm going to be right there. I'm going to be right there. Front row, side row, and have snacks, because you see I like snacks. And then
You ain't the only one, man. You is not the only one. I'll be cropping up some snacks.
Oh man, listen, before you go, what would you say to somebody who is trying to get started in their passion, whatever that passion is? What would you say to them, given what you've done at a young age?
Start. You might be hearing in your head, I want to start. I want to do it. I want to do it. The more you continue to push it off, it's not going to happen. I'm telling you that from experience. The more you push it, it's not going to happen. Start. If anybody tells you not to do it, don't worry about them. You will literally have family members telling you you're wasting your time. Go do this. If your family members say that and you can outweigh them, you can outweigh anybody. Yeah. So start and be happy. Be happy doing what you love. Stop waking up being mad at the world. Stop waking up being mad at that job. If that job is not for you, now, hold on. Let me make sure that I got a disclaimer. Don't quit because I say so. Quit because you feel as if it's right for you. But just make sure that you have your financial stuff in order. But if you're not happy, go be happy. Life is too short. Literally, COVID taught us that life was too short. Do what you love. Get it done. Get your business plan all in order. Go live life. Go be happy. Because probably like in a year or two, I'm going to Greece from the success of whatever I got happening. I'm taking my behind overseas. I got to get my passport. All my people be saying, go get my passport. I'm going to go get it. I know they looking now saying I need to go get it. But I'm going to Greece because I'm going to celebrate the journey. And once I am done celebrating, I'm getting back to work because the grind never stops.
Brother, you really are a real one, man. You really are. I'm proud of you. I admire you. I respect you. And I believe in you, man. And I mean that sincerely. And listen, I might not be your father, but man, I feel a father spirit to you, bro. I'm so proud of you, man. And I do. I want to just look up and see you. So you just keep doing what you're doing. And just know you got more people that are with you than they that are against you, man. And keep telling your stories, bro, because you blessing people. So we're going to have you back. We're going to have you back. And we might have to bring back all three. And
yeah, we're going to cut up on here.
I already know. But, man, just stay connected with me, man. And I'm going to be staying connected with you. And thanks for making the time to join us here on the lunch break today, all right?
No problem. I had a pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me, man.
All right, man. I'm telling you, this is a good dude, Malcolm Cartér, y'all. I'll be posting up his information, and we will be staying in touch and keeping our eyes on this amazing young man. Malcolm, we'll talk to you again soon, bro.
All righty. Thank you.
All right. Y'all, listen, what a great guy. What a great award-winning filmmaker, producer, storyteller. He is just the real deal. And I'm telling you, get that SGA TV network and check it out. Check out The Season. Check out Redness Relieved. Check out Next Lifetime, and a whole bunch of other just great, good content. And I'm telling you, you will be blessed. All right, let me take a break. We'll be back with more on Winning Wednesday on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK.
If you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt, then listen up. We can reduce or eliminate your interest rates. Cut your monthly payment up to 50% and stop all late fees. Our company has been helping good people just like you get out of debt for over 30 years. Don't get stressed out. If you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt and medical bills, we can show you a way to reduce all of your bills to one lower monthly payment that you can afford. So again, if you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt and medical bills you can't afford, make this free call today and learn how you can finally get out of debt. Call now for your free consultation. 800-638-7112. 800-638-7112. 800-638-7112. That's 800-638-7112. Sponsored by Credit Card.
The legendary KYOK 1140 AM and 92.3 FM. The legend continues.
Hello, this is Claude Cummings Jr., Vice President of Communication Workers of America District 6. Trey and I are inviting you to listen in to our new political talk show, Power to the People Political Hour.
Hello, this is Trey Daniels from the Daniels Group. Yes, Claude, the show will be hard-hitting and informative, talking about national and local political issues of the day, week, and month. Interviews will be with pastors, community leaders, elected officials, and political operatives. You know, Claude, a part of our responsibility is informing the citizenry and give them power to the people.
That's right, Trey. We're asking that you listen in on 1140 AM, 92.3, or streaming on KYOKradio.org, Thursdays at 10 a.m. I'm Ben Tankett, and you are listening to The Lunch Break.
All right, y'all, we're back here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. Let me remind you, if you're looking for the perfect Christmas gift, you got it over at African Imports. You're going to find African fashions for men, women, children. You'll find African art. You'll find all of the sorority and fraternity gifts and paraphernalia, HBCU items. That's where I get all my HBCU stuff from. And then they even have Bibles, CDs, DVDs, church supplies, and more. African Imports right there in the Greens Point Mall. Be sure and tell them you heard it on the lunch break. KYOK, giving you 10% off your purchase at African Imports, bringing us this segment of the lunch break. Man, I am really just lit up after Malcolm, man. Malcolm Cartér. Remember that name, Malcolm Cartér. Remember that name, just like Emil said. Emil remembered him from high school. He said Malcolm might not remember him, but they could already tell Malcolm was going to do great things. So, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in and all the great stuff that these young people are doing. Shakobi Chantel, great job. Let me tell you, Shakobi was my intro into Malcolm, Jamal, the Bradfords, and I mean the Lows. I'm sorry, Sonia Lowe, Bradford Lowe, and even Marietta Willis. I got to tell you, if it hadn't been for Shakobi, I would not have met these great people. And ever since, man, I've just been blessed by them. Ever since, I've been blessed by them because they're doing great things, and they're literally walking by faith and doing it, man. I love that. That's what gets me going. People who will step out on faith into their passion and just keep doing it day after day after day. So on Winning Wednesday, of course, that's what we are talking about as as things are happening on the sports scene. I always talk about our quarterbacks and how they are ranked on Wednesday. So let me give you the quarterback rankings here. Here are some winners. And you'd be surprised at what the quarterback rankings look like after this past week, given some of the results. Guess what? The quarterback with the highest quarterback passer rating was Gardner Minshew, 130.4, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, led Philadelphia to a much-needed win. So top quarterback this weekend, Gardner Minshew. Number 2, Kyler Murray, back at a 112.2 rating. Kirk Cousins, Mr. You Like That, 106.3. Matthew Stafford, 106.3. Aaron Rodgers still getting it done, even though he's full of drama. 105.5. Tom Brady is not too old. That dude just keeps on getting it done. 104. At number 7, Russell Wilson, 102.5. They had a big win over the 49ers. Dak Prescott at number 8, 101.7. Number 9, Jimmy G said, don't give up on me, 98.6. Number 10, Joe Burrow, 98.3. 11, Justin Herbert, 98.2. Josh Allen, even in the loss, passer rating of 97.5 so far this year. Mac Jones, who knocked off Josh Allen, only throwing the ball 3 times, passer rating of 97 so far this season. Derek Carr, number 14. 15 is Carson Wentz. 16, Tua Tagovailoa. 17, Teddy Bridgewater. 18, Patrick Mahomes, but they are on the rise over there at Kansas City. Number 19, red hot, Tyler Heineke. Number 20, Ben Roethlisberger, got his team a big win over Baltimore. Number 21, Baker Mayfield. 22, Matt Ryan. 23, Jared Goff. 24, Lamar Jackson. And I tell you what, man, Lamar and the Baltimore Ravens, they got some work to do. 25 is Ryan Tannehill. 26 is Jalen Hurts. 27, co-27s. Davis Mills, who came in to spell Tyrod Taylor, both of them are at 27. 28, Cam Newton, even though they didn't play this past weekend, his passer rating of 74.9 has him the 28th top quarterback. 29, Trevor Lawrence. 30, Zach Wilson. 31, Mike Glennon, who is going to be out this coming weekend. And 32, Taysom Hill. 47.5. So there you go. Those are your quarterback ratings. Let me give them to you 1 through 32 with no commentary. Number 1, Gardner Minshew. Uh-oh, stay right there. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. All right, number 1, Gardner Minshew. Number 2, Kyler Murray. Number 3, Kirk Cousins. 4, Matthew Stafford. 5, Aaron Rodgers. 6, Tom Brady. 7, Russell Wilson. 8, Dak Prescott. 9, Jimmy G. 10, Joe Burrow. 11, Justin Herbert. 12, Josh Allen. 13, Mac Jones. 14, Derek Carr. 15, Carson Wentz. 16, Tua. 17, Teddy Bridgewater. 18, Patrick Mahomes. 19, Taylor Heineke. 20, Ben Roethlisberger. 21, Baker Mayfield. 22, Matt Ryan. 23, Jared Goff. 24, Lamar Jackson. 25, Ryan Tannehill. 26, Jalen Hurts. 27, equally, Davis Mills and Tyrod Taylor. 28, Cam Newton. 29, Trevor Lawrence. 30, Zach Wilson. 31, Mike Glennon. 32, Taysom Hill. Those are your quarterback ratings for this week. All right, let me take a break. We'll be right back right after this on the lunch break.
Okay, we are running a car drive right now to help veterans all across America. So if you have an old car, truck, or van, even a motorcycle or an RV sitting around, you can right now give it away and help the vets. They really need your help. And your car will help support the vets and their families. And guess what? You even get a tax donation. Plus, we'll even come and pick up your car for free. And all you've got to do is pick up your phone right now and make a free call. Now is the perfect time to do something good for the vets. Give back to the vets right now for all they've done for this country. And your old car can really help them. So call the Veterans Car Donation Program right now for free pickup of your vehicle. Help the vets and help your taxes at the same time. Call right now.
800-253-1892. 800-253-1892. 800-253-1892. That's 800-253-1892.
Tune in to Table Talk with your boy, TD Blackshear, every Tuesday from 10 to 11 a.m. on the legendary KYOK 1140 a.m. and 92.3 FM. See you there. Hi, I'm Larry Scott, host of the Not So Christian and Me Show. Join me Saturdays for great fun, interviews, music, and the latest news surrounding our world today. We are the show that cares to hear your voice and opinion with real conversation in a no-judgment zone. So join me Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. on the Not So Christian and Me show, right here on the legendary KYOK Radio, 1140 a.m. and the all-new 92.3 FM and KYOKradio.org. Aldine AFT presents a grand gift giveaway. It's a drive-through holiday event. Hi, this is Eugene Johnson with Man to Man Let's Talk.
Hi, this is Shy from Shiloh Radio and the legendary KYOK. Join us Saturday, December 18th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, broadcasting live from Aldine AFT office located at 1404 North Sam Houston Parkway East. We will be giving away free HEB gift cards, turkeys, holiday gifts, and more while supplies last.
And it's open to the community. That's Saturday, December 18th, 10 a.m. to 12 noon at Aldine AFT office, 1404 North Sam Houston Parkway East.
That's right. Come on by and drive through and get these holiday treats and kick off Christmas with Aldine AFT and the legendary KYOK. We'll see you there.
Hey, what's up? This your boy James Fortune, and you are listening to The Lunch Break. Keep it locked.
All right, y'all, back here on the lunch break, legendary KYOK, all new 92.3 FM, streaming live, KYOKradio.org, and it is our Winning Wednesday. Did a special segment of nothing to do with sports since I won't be on Friday. If you need the lineup for the lunch break over the next couple of days, tomorrow, Willie Gibson, broadcast journalist from Columbus, Ohio, host of the Will Knows podcast, one of the hosts of Folks Talking Sports with Chris Gardner, Andy Yanez, and a cast of others. He'll be in for me tomorrow from 12 to 2. Hey, listen, tune in because it's going to be a lot of fun. I think he's got some special guests lined up. Then Friday, it's going to be none other than Dr. J, Jennifer Thibault. And you know she's got a huge show lined up for you on Friday, so be sure to tune into that. Come Monday, oh my goodness, Monday, it will be Dr. Thibault again. And then that Tuesday of next week, it'll be Willie Gibson closing it out. Then I'll be back on Wednesday. And then that following Friday, I'll be broadcasting live next Friday, not this Friday coming up, but next Friday, I'll be broadcasting live from the Celebration Bowl in Atlanta. I call it the Black College National Championship. It'll be Jackson State taking on South Carolina State from the MEAC, and the winner will be the Black College National Champion. All right, so speaking of that, let me give you my final power rankings for the SWAC. Final power rankings for this season from the SWAC. Obviously, Jackson State is the number one team in the SWAC. Obviously, they went through the SWAC undefeated. Got to give all the love to Deion Sanders, Coach Primetime, and his coaching staff, everybody connected with the program and the players. They put in that work. They got the job done. They achieved their ultimate dream. It's not done for them because they want to win that championship. But again, the SWAC championship was theirs. Even though Prairie View was the runner-up in the SWAC championship, I got to put number 2, FAMU. FAMU only lost one game in the SWAC, and that game just happened to be to Jackson State to start the season. FAMU finished with a record of 7-1 in the SWAC. Congratulations to them. They are number 2 in my final power rankings. Number 3, Prairie View. That's where Prairie View is right there in their final, in the final rankings. I got number 3. Number 4, it was close, but I've got Alabama A&M. They had some ups, they had some downs, they had some messing around, but they finished number 4 in the SWAC in my power ranking. Number 5, I could have put them number 4, would have been Alcorn State. They were better than I thought they would be, but right about where I said they would be. So I got them at number 5. At number 6, it could have been either one of these schools. It could have been Southern. It could have been Mississippi Valley. It could have been Alabama State. It could have been Grambling. I went with Grambling State University at number 6. Number 7, with their new head coach, I've got the Southern University Jags. Camilio, that's for you, brother. That's for you. I got Grambling over Southern in the final rankings. Hey, y'all beat them. Y'all beat them in the Bayou Classic, so I gotta put Grambling over Southern at number 8. And what some folks might think is like, well, they lost more than they won, but man, you just don't understand. For Mississippi Valley State to win as many games as they did, and they hadn't won that in a while, I got them at number 8. Number 9, they got a new head coach. We'll see if he can turn things around. Alabama State at number 9. Texas Southern at number 10. Bethune-Cookman at 11. And with one win in the SWAC, I got Arkansas Pine Bluff. So let me go ahead and read through them again real quick. Jackson State, FAMU. Number 3, Prairie View. Number 4, Alabama A&M. 5, Alcorn. 6, Grambling. 7, Southern. 8, Mississippi Valley. 9, Alabama State. 10, TSU. 11, Bethune-Cookman. And 12, Arkansas Pine Bluff. So those are my final power rankings for the SWAC. Camilio Herbie said, thanks, brother. Grambling loves you. Hey, Graham fam, brother. Graham fam. So appreciate you, man. All right, so let me give you my final rankings for the MEAC. Final rankings for the MEAC, and here they are. Undefeated in the MEAC, on their way to the Celebration Bowl. Came out of nowhere. Looked a little tough at the beginning of the season, but hey, undefeated South Carolina State, number 1. At number 2, with only one loss in the MEAC, is North Carolina Central. Number 3, I'm going Norfolk State. Norfolk State at number 3. Number 4, Delaware State. Number 5, Howard. And number 6, Morgan State. Again, South Carolina State, North Carolina Central, Norfolk, Delaware State, Howard, and Morgan State. Those are my final power rankings for the season for the MEAC and for the SWAC. So there you go. I think I'll make my prediction for the Celebration Bowl next week, right before the game. I think the press conference for the Celebration Bowl is tomorrow, which is way early, but again, it's a big deal. So they got to get it all in. There's a lot around that game. Again, they got a radio row set up, which we'll be broadcasting live from, but it'll be a great celebration. I'm looking forward to a lot of people being at that game. Jackson State, we'll find out if your fan base travels. South Carolina State, you ain't got far to go. Drive on down, 75, and come on through. All right, so again, it's gonna be a lot of fun. NFL power rankings, I gave those to you yesterday, but what I wanted to go through is the games for this weekend. So if anybody wants to get in to this week's Lunch Break Weekly, keeping up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge, so you can win $50 like Big Mike did this past week, courtesy of the Sports and Wellness Doc. Be sure and hit her up, Dr. Alexia McClurkin Johnson, www.sportsandwellnessdoc.com, www.sportsandwellnessdoc.com. Tell her AJ sent you. She'll take good care of you. All you got to do is pick the games from tomorrow, all of the games on Sunday, and then the Monday night game. And for the Monday night game, don't just tell me who's going to win, but give me the exact final score for both teams. 25-20, 25-12, whatever you think the final score is going to be. Give me that. Not the total, but the final score for each team. And get those to me by tomorrow, 6:30 Central, and you're in. No purchase necessary. You don't have to use point spreads. You don't have to use any kind of differentials or anything like that. Just tell me who you think is going to win. So for instance, tomorrow it'll be Minnesota hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers on Thursday Night Football. Minnesota is favored to win that game, but I don't know. The way Pittsburgh played against our intra-division rival Baltimore, maybe Pittsburgh's got a little momentum heading into that game, and maybe Big Ben can lead them to a win on the road. So if you think Pittsburgh's going to win, then just put Pittsburgh. You don't have to put any kind of score on that one. Then you got the Sunday game. So I'm going Steelers on tomorrow. For the Seattle Texans game, I'm going Seattle. Saints and Jets, I'm going Saints. Jacksonville Titans, I've got the Titans. Cowboys and Washington. Ooh, that one right there is a historic rivalry. That one right there is a historic rivalry. And I feel like the Dallas Cowboys are going to cool off the red hot Washington football team. I'm going with the Cowboys on the road in that one. Then you've got San Francisco at the Bengals. Man, San Francisco coming off of a tough loss. Cincinnati coming off of a tough loss against the Charger. I'm going with the Bengals at home over the 49ers. And I think that's going to put a serious dent in the 49ers playoff hopes. Falcons at the Panthers. I'm not going to believe that Cam Newton is going to come in playing poorly off the bye week. I just refuse to believe that. I feel like the Carolina Panthers will beat Atlanta at home. The Ravens at the Browns is going to be a sneaky good game. The Ravens, of course, needing to bounce back from that loss against Pittsburgh, and Cleveland trying to keep their fading playoff hopes alive. I tell you what, man, it's going to be a good game, but I feel like Lamar Jackson finds a way. Baltimore has zero run game outside of Lamar Jackson. And I hate to keep putting it on that young man's shoulders. And he is not a quarterback playing running back. He's a very gifted and talented quarterback who can do multiple things. I'm going with Lamar. Listen, Wesley Snipes in, what was that airline movie? Flight 57. Flight 57. Wesley Snipes said, always bet on black. I ain't betting against Lamar Jackson. I am not betting against Lamar Jackson. I'm going Ravens on the road against the Browns. All right, same thing in the Raiders-Chiefs game. The Raiders need a win. The Raiders need a win to try and keep their playoff hopes alive. But I think Kansas City is rolling. I'm going to give that one to Kansas City. Kansas City at home. Is Detroit going to make it 2 wins in a row when they visit the Denver Broncos? Nope. Jared Goff played his Super Bowl and got that win. I got Denver over the Lions. Giants at the Chargers. I don't know who's going to play I do know who's going to play quarterback for the Giants. Jake Fromm out of the University of Georgia, who I don't believe in. I'm sorry. UGA fans, I'm sorry, man. Y'all not them dudes, man. Y'all are who we thought y'all were. Y'all aren't. I'm just, and I'm sorry, and your guy coming out of there ain't it either. I got the Chargers over the Giants. Buffalo at Tampa Bay. Buffalo, I got news for you. Y'all gonna lose that one. Y'all gonna lose back-to-back games, and it's just not gonna be fun in Buffalo. Bills Mafia, I'm sorry. Head coach, I know you don't want to give credit to Bill Belichick, and I don't blame you. All that loving and gushing over Belichick. I mean, he's a coach like everybody else is a coach, and I like his the coach of Buffalo's attitude and and his culture that he's trying to build there. That being said, I think y'all gonna lose to Tampa Bay, and your playoff hopes are in jeopardy. I know. AJ, what are you talking about? Buffalo's going to make the playoffs. Maybe. We'll see. I got Tampa Bay in that one. Bears at Packers. You know what's crazy? The Packers are almost a 13-point favorite in that game. But that's a game that a game like that is a game that the Packers would lose. A game that they're so favored, and, Aaron Rodgers should just show up and show out and all that. That's one of those games that they just make you scratch your head, and after it's all over, you're like, how'd they lose that one? I really feel like that's going to be an upset. I could be wrong, and I won't be ashamed to come to work if it's not. The Packers are supposed to beat the Bears, but I wouldn't be surprised if those young Bears find a way to win that game. I'm just saying. Remember when the Packers were supposed to blow out the Saints and they got dog walked? Feels like that might be one of them. All right, Rams at the Cardinals. I'm sorry, Rams. Y'all too are going to suffer a tough loss at the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals will be the first 11-win team in the NFL. All right, let me go through them. No commentary, and then I'll take a break. All right, Steelers over the Vikings, Seahawks over the Texans, Saints over the Jets, Titans over the Jaguars, Cowboys over Washington, Bengals over the 49ers, Panthers over the Falcons, Ravens over the Browns, Raiders over Chiefs over Kansas City. AJ, what are you saying? Kansas City over the Raiders. There we go. Denver over Detroit, Chargers over the Giants, Buccaneers over the Bills, Bears over the Packers, and Cardinals over the Rams. There we go. And just to give you a final score of that Cardinals-Rams game, I'm going to go 34-31. 34-31 on Monday night. All right, we'll take a break. Be right back. Wrap it up right after this.
Aldine AFT presents a grand gift giveaway. It's a drive-through holiday event. Hi, this is Eugene Johnson with Man to Man Let's Talk.
Hi, this is Shy from Shiloh Radio and the legendary KYOK. Join us Saturday, December 18th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, broadcasting live from Aldine AFT office located at 1404 North Sam Houston Parkway East. We will be giving away free HEB gift cards, turkeys, holiday gifts, and more while supplies last.
And it's open to the community. That's Saturday, December 18th, 10 a.m. to 12 noon at Aldine AFT office, 1404 North Sam Houston Parkway East.
That's right. Come on by and drive through and give these holiday treats a kickoff Christmas with Aldine AFT and the legendary KYOK. We'll see you there.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's AJ Jones with the lunch break on the legendary KYOK AM 1140 at 92.3 FM. It's that time of year when we are reminded of all the things we should be thankful for, and that it's more blessed to give than to receive. So with that in mind, on Wednesdays from now through Christmas, we'll give you a chance to win a gift certificate from Butterball. That's right, you can win a gift certificate for a Butterball Turkey on Wednesdays on the lunch break between 12 and 2. Just be the right caller, and your Butterball Turkey will be on us at the legendary KYOK AM 1140 at 92.3.
Well, I hope you are enjoying your weekend. Hey, everybody, it's Erica Campbell.
And I'm Griff from Get Up Mornings.
We want to thank you so much for rocking with us every weekday morning.
And after you enjoy your weekend, make sure you start your work week with us.
When you start your day with us, we'll help you get moving and motivated to have the best day ever. Go ahead, say it, Griff.
Best day ever!
So wake up with us. We'll be faith walking,
love talking,
enjoy living on Get Up Mornings.
You're listening to 1140 AM and 92.3 FM, the legendary KYOK.
Beautiful people, this is Major. This is why I love you. On the lunch break.
My goodness, y'all, I'm back on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. Let me cut the music. It's probably not breaking news to some of you, but it's breaking news to me. I just saw it. The Texans are waiving 2020 NFL tackle leader Zach Cunningham. The two parties have agreed to a 4-year contract extension worth $58 million last season. So under Bill O'Brien, he gave Zach Cunningham a 4-year, $58 million contract, and 1 year into that, they've cut it. Cunningham, 26, 67 total tackles, 1 forced fumbles, 3 pass deflections in 10 games this season, and he missed 2 games, which equaled his total from the previous 4 season combined. Zach has had some issues this season. He's been suspended twice by the team for conduct detrimental to the team. I think most recently he missed a scheduled COVID test. And now the powers that be, Nick Caserio, Jack Easterby, have released him from the team. Wow. I'm not one to keep using the same analogy over and over again, but it just hit me the other day. The Texans are trying to put fresh paint on a burning building. That organization, from top to bottom, has problems. And the problems are not Coach David Culley. Let me try and do it this way. You brought Dusty Baker in to help rebuild the team and the image and to calm the ship down after the fallout from the cheating scandal. You brought Coach David Culley in to the Texans to help stabilize things after Bill O'Brien and his power grab literally destroyed the franchise from the inside out. So him not being able to coach more than 2 wins and having to deal with discipline issues and having to deal with quarterback situations back and forth, that's not on him. This thing was going to be literally impossible for anyone that they had brought in. And before somebody starts thinking in their head, well, Bill Belichick would have bring it down. Bill Belichick got fired from Cleveland because he couldn't fix their problems. Nick Saban had to quit at Miami, and I'm talking about the Miami Dolphins, because he couldn't fix their problems. You got people who, they might be great coaches now, but that doesn't mean that they would be a great coach everywhere they go. Bill O'Brien, and not just him, please don't get it twisted. Bill O'Brien, Cal McNair, Jack Easterby left this place a wreck. And I am not mad that Coach David Culley couldn't come in less than 1 full season and fix everything. Charlie Strong went to UT to clean up Mac Brown's mess. Mac Brown had more people, smoking drugs and getting in trouble and not going to class and all of that and allowing it to happen. Charlie Strong came in and said, we ain't doing all that. Didn't win on the football field, but made the program a better place. Coach David Culley has come in and he's trying to make it a better place from the inside out. So I'm not blaming him for everything. Yesterday, General Manager Nick Caserio was on a local radio station and said he was not going to commit to head coach David Culley or talk about his status until after the season was over. I got to be honest with you. And this is just me. I'm not speaking for anybody else. And no, I don't have a check mark behind my name. And no, I don't have millions of followers. And no, I'm not on, mainstream large sports network. But my view is as valid as anybody else's. And here's my view. I trust David Culley, Coach David Culley, more than anybody in that organization. Number one would be Coach David Culley. Number two would be Lovie Smith. And number three would be Pep Hamilton. And before you say, oh, he trusts all the black people, no, I don't trust them because they're black. I trust them because of their experience. The three of them have more experience rebuilding, coaching, and evaluating talent than anybody in that building combined. That includes Jack Easterby, former chaplain. That includes Nick Caserio, former assistant general manager. That includes Cal McNair. That definitely includes Tim Kelly. Here's a crazy thing. Coach David Culley's been in the league, 30 plus, almost 40 years? How long has Nick Caserio been in the league? So you mean to tell me in 40 years, David Culley has evaluated more talent. David Culley has had championships. David Culley has just been, helping people with their career. Nick Caserio hadn't been there that long. And yet he got championships with New England. But you mean to tell me his experience is greater than David Culley? It's not. So why are we why are we trusting Caserio more and Easterby more to build a franchise and rebuild a franchise and make player personnel decisions over a guy who's done it almost twice as long as both of them combined? Oh, man. Okay. Well, Zach Cunningham's gone. Texans coach David Culley disciplined Cunningham a few times this season. We have standards, Culley said. I don't feel like those standards were being met consistently. It wasn't tough at all to waive Cunningham. It's about the team. It's not about one individual player. This organization is a mess. All right, I'm going to close on that note. It's Winning Wednesday. Good Lord. Did I say the Texans over? Did I say the Texans over Seattle? I didn't. No, I said Seattle over the Texans. Let me get Sybil Wilkes on, and then I'll close out with the birthdays right after this. Sybil Wilkes and then the birthdays. All right, we'll be back. Come on, Sybil.
It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Wednesday. We're getting over that hump. December 8th, 2021. Number 1. Attorney General Merrick Garland has announced a lawsuit filed against the state of Texas for violation of the Voting Rights Act. The Department of Justice charged that despite significant population gains, the Republican majority state legislature drew voting maps that discriminate against Black, Latino, and Asian voters. But there is one spark of hope. Following protests, Republicans changed the final map, keeping African-American Congress members Sheila Jackson Lee and Al Green in separate districts. The Republican legislators originally proposed pitting the two longtime Democrats against each other in the race to represent Houston's large Black populations. Number 2, a Black family's fight to reclaim a picturesque stretch of Southern California shoreline has ignited a national movement. A landmark law signed by California Governor Gavin Newsom Cleveland, restored a seaside park in Manhattan Beach to the Bruce family, which owned the land before the city used eminent domain to seize it back in 1924. And activists are now eyeing white-owned properties around the country they say rightfully belong to African Americans. Number 3. The CDC updated its guidance on COVID-19 testing and is advising Americans, both vaccinated and unvaccinated, to get a rapid test before attending indoor gatherings during the holiday season. The agency made the recommendation to protect unvaccinated children and older people who are more vulnerable to COVID-19. The updated guidance comes as travel industry experts forecast near pre-pandemic travel volumes through the holidays, despite growing concerns over the new Omicron variant. Number 4, Crystal Kaiser is awaiting charges for allegedly killing her sex trafficker when she was 17. Randall P. Volar II, who had been arrested previously on sexual trafficking charges, was shot in the head. His house was burned down and his car was stolen in 2018. In June 2020, Kaiser was released from jail after the Chicago Community Bond Fund raised money to pay her $400,000 bond. Prosecutors are saying the killing was premeditated, but now the defense will be using a self-defense strategy that is similar to what attorneys used in the Rittenhouse trial right there in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Number 5, the nation's 4th largest city is now home to the District Market Green Grocer, a Black-owned supermarket. Entrepreneur Robert Thomas, who previously operated the location as a nightclub, debuted the new grocery store in Houston on Black Friday. Thomas owned and operated the District 1960 nightclub for 5 years before the COVID-19 pandemic shut down the business. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Connect with nature to connect with your soul. Ooh. Inhale connection, exhale separation. Ooh. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with Mr. World Traveler Stephen Hill, Myra J., comedian extraordinaire, and activist Quinn Townsend Riley as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and the American Heart Association. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SibylWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.
All right, thank you very much there, Sybil Wilkes, right here on the lunch break, What You Need to Know. All right, let me go ahead and wrap up with the birthdays. Happy birthday going out to LaJohn Marie Frazier Dixon. She's an amazing coach, doing great things. Nell Carter, 54 today. Melanie Lavallee, 43. Deborah Hebert is 69. Renee Richardson, Melissa Morgan, Mary L. Hemingway celebrating a birthday with Peggy Moore. She's 59. And who else we got? Willie Wilson is 47. Faith Thompson celebrating a birthday along with Marcus Damone. How you doing, man? Happy birthday. All right, also celebrity birthdays for today. Happy birthday going out to George Rogers. Used to play for the New Orleans Saints. Happy birthday going out to T. Spoon, Teresa Witherspoon from the WNBA, celebrating a birthday. Phillip Rivers celebrating his birthday today. He's 286 years old. And Dwight Howard, formerly of the Houston Rockets, is celebrating a birthday today as well. Let me go ahead and get Usher to do his thing.
Oh, go shawty, it's your birthday. Ooh, it's your birthday. Go shawty, it's your birthday. Today's your day. Happy birthday to you.
All right, happy birthday to you and yours. Just real quick, David Culley, 43 years in football experience, 30 for Nick Caserio. 27 years in the NFL for Coach Culley, 20 years NFL experience for Nick Caserio. So I stand by what I said. All right, let me get out of here. Again, Willie Gibson will be in for me tomorrow. Dr. J in for me on Friday. Y'all have a blessed one. We will talk to you again soon. As always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I love you. Nothing you can do about it.
The legendary 1140 AM KYOK Conroe and 92.3 FM K222CX Houston. Are you ready?
All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the broadcast. Again, that's going to do it for me for this week. Willie Gibson tomorrow will be sitting in for me. Y'all be sure and tune in. You'll be able to find him right here. We'll make sure that he gets out on all the social media platforms, and the engineer will make sure he gets out on AM 1140, 92.3, and KYOKradio.org. Friday, it'll be Dr. J. Monday, it'll be Dr. J. Tuesday, it'll be Willie Gibson, and I'll be back on next Wednesday. So I love y'all. Y'all take care. It'll be my birthday this weekend, but I'm going to be celebrating away. Y'all take care, man. I'll talk to you soon. Love y'all.